We get the black pieces, and my opponent plays e4. I'm gonna play d5, the Scandinavian. Okay, he takes, and I'm gonna take back with my queen. He attacks my queen. I'll go to a5, no problem. I will develop my knight. If he goes bishop here, okay, he does. I'm gonna go bishop d4. This is all theory. Now he has 3 moves. He can either develop the knight, okay, he does that. And I think the move here is to develop the knight, to develop my knight, or either to go queen here, but I'm not sure. Is it queen here or knight here? I think it's knight here, if I'm not mistaken, trying to apply pressure to the knight. I mean, if he tries to attack my queen, I mean, I don't care, man. But I think this is the move. Now I'm attacking this pawn. I'm threatening to go here and apply pressure to the knight. And I'm preparing to castle. Then I'm gonna push this pawn, develop my dark square bishop, and we have a good position. So my opponent is thinking, I mean, if he moves his knight, it's not a problem. I can just go here. So let's see. Let's see what my opponent is going to play. He is thinking and thinking and thinking. I think the move here is just to develop his bishop. Okay, he goes bishop here, but okay, I see what he is doing. But that does not work, right? Like, if I develop my knight, maybe he wants to sacrifice here and then go here, but I can take the knight. So I don't understand this movement. Like, maybe you want to go here. Okay, so wait, let's calculate. I take. My opponent goes here. Does my queen get trapped? Maybe. So if I go here and my opponent goes knight here, my queen almost gets trapped. So that's actually risky, and I have to be careful. But what if I just castle? He goes here again. Yeah, that's a problem. So maybe I just go here. I mean, I can take the pawn, but after knight here, it just looks kind of scary, man. I don't know. It looks kind of scary. Although wait, I can go queen here. Yeah, if I go here and he goes knight here, I can just go queen here. So yeah, let's just take the pawn. My queen does not get trapped. So if he goes knight here, I just go queen here, and yeah, we're doing great. We are up a pawn. If he sacrifices, that does not work, because after I take and he goes knight here, trying to get the bishop, but my queen guards that square, and I can just take the knight and I will be up a piece. So I think that was just a bad move by my opponent. Now I'm just up a pawn. I'm going to castle. I'm applying pressure to the knight. Everything is nice, man. Yeah, position is very good. So let's see. Let us see. My opponent is thinking again. So what can he play here? If he castles, I just take. Okay, he decides to go here, but I was just going to go queen here. Okay, he decides to take, but I can take. You don't have a check here. I'm attacking the bishop, so now you are in trouble actually. Okay, he goes bishop here. Let me think. I can take, and after he takes, I go check. No, I can castle, trying to bring the rook. Yeah, maybe that's good. I'm going to castle. And try to go rook here. If he castles, I take, he takes, and I go queen here, and I go bishop here, attacking the rook. So, okay, he decides to go here, but I can go check. I go check. Okay, wait. Let's calculate. Let's see. So if I take with the bishop, he takes here. I go check. He blocks with the bishop. And then what? I go queen here. If I take with the bishop, I'm gonna take with the bishop. I think it's a good move. And then I go check. He goes bishop here. I develop my bishop. Or maybe I just start by developing my bishop. Or do I give this check first? I don't know, man. If I go bishop here and he castles, that's bad, right? Because I can go here. So I think I can go bishop here. I'm gonna go bishop here, preparing rook e1, rook e8 check. So I think if he allows me to just give this check, he's going to be in very big trouble. Okay, my opponent decides to go here, but I can go rook e1 anyway. I can also check, but he goes here. So yeah, that's bad. I think I'm just gonna go rook e1, rook e8, pinning the bishop. We're completely fine here. If he attacks my knight, I can just drop back. He cannot take my queen because of the pin. If he castles, I go queen here, and I don't think you can allow that. Although if he castles and I go queen here, he can actually push. So yeah, that's not great. Okay, he decides to go here, but I can just go back. Yeah, I can just go back, and I'm fine. Do I go here, applying pressure? And if he takes, I take. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. What if he pushes here? Then maybe I go here. Let's go knight here. He cannot take the queen because of the pin. So yeah. If he takes here, I'm gonna take. And he has to be careful because there is a discovery here. So yeah, we have a discovery after moving this bishop, so he needs to be careful. I don't know if he wants to castle. Okay, he decides to go here. Okay, that's weird. He wants the pawn, I guess. If I go here, I lose it with a check, so that's bad. Okay, what do I play here? I can actually go here. Yeah, I can go here, defending and applying pressure to the pin piece at the same time. So yeah, this is a good move. He cannot take my bishop again because of the pin. And next move I'm gonna take, and this king is really in trouble, man. So yeah, I think we have a great position. I will not say that I'm winning, but I have a good position. Okay, my opponent decides to go king here, but what is that, man? What is that? What is this move, man? I can just go check. Yeah, and you go back, and I go take here, and I think it's just over. Yeah, what is king e2, man? Now you go king here. I just take the bishop, and you can't take because, I mean, my rook comes in with a check, and it's just over. So yeah. Okay, so let's see what I'm going to play. I can take here. Of course, I will be completely winning. I can go check actually because he cannot take, but if I go check, he goes here, I have nothing. So let's take the bishop. Let's just take the bishop. If he goes here, I push, okay, but I mean, he takes my bishop, but come on, man. I just go here and yeah, it's just over, man. It's just over. It is over. Check. He goes king here. I go check. Okay. So check. He goes here. And then what? Or do I go check here? He goes here. I mean, everything wins, man. Check. He goes here. Yeah, and he resigns. So yeah, we get a nice win. Now we are at 1698 once again. We are only 2 points of 1700. So let's review the game. I think we played really good. Okay, let's analyze. And actually, it was not a good game at all. I played with a 70 accuracy. My opponent played with a 56. So both of us played really bad. Anyway, let's analyze. E4, I go D5, of course, the Scandinavian. My opponent takes, I take back, he attacks my queen, I go to A5, he goes D4, I develop my knight. All of this is just normal, it's all theory. And here actually knight C6 is a mistake. The move here is queen F5. I was actually considering it, but I got confused whether queen F5 or knight C6 is the best move, because in some lines you actually go knight C6 and in others you go queen F5. But anyway, something for us to learn. Knight C6 is actually a very bad move, but my opponent goes bishop C4, and this is actually a blunder. Wow, that's actually crazy. I calculated for a lot here. I think I calculated for like 2 minutes, considering whether this is a safe pawn to take or not, and I decided to take, and it was actually a blunder. Okay, here I should have castled, but why is this a blunder? Why? Okay, because he can go knight here. Oh, and then he takes here. What if I take here? He takes, I take, he takes, and my opponent is just up a piece. So yeah, that was actually a bad move by me. I was just losing a piece. But luckily my opponent did not see that, and he goes knight here. He went for the wrong knight move. I move my queen to c5. He takes, I take, and I have a very nice advantage. I castle, I take, I develop my bishop, I pin the bishop, although it's not the best move, but it doesn't matter. He attacks my knight, I go back, he takes, I take, and here bishop here is a nice move, although the engine wants me to sack the rook. What if he just takes? Oh, okay, you have this check, and it's actually mate. So yeah, okay. I did not see that, unfortunately. I went bishop here, it's a good move. So yeah. My opponent goes king here. I get in with my queen. I take the bishop, and yeah, it's over. He goes here. I just bring the rook, and yeah. He goes here. I just move my king, and yeah, we're completely winning. So that's all for today's video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.